Welcome, my name is Eric. I'm the spokesperson for the Roof Hospital. Today's our final day on this tile project out once again in Mackenzie Town. So I thought we'd just talk a little bit about how tiles go on and the advantages and also things to be aware of when looking at a tile roof installation. So here is a piece of the lower roof that we're just finishing up right now. And as I move the camera over, you'll see the strapping that we've used to lay the tiles onto. So starting from the bottom up, I thought we'd go through our standard leak barrier protection, just like on any other roof, protecting the eaves trough from the, or a few feet up from the eaves trough. The saw is going in the background here. This will protect our eaves trough area from ice and water buildup. On top of the leak barrier protection, we put this, first thing we put on is this counter strapping going vertically with the roof line. This has to be installed right on top of the trusses in order to get the best support and in order to get an evenly spaced out line in between. So this is the first thing we put on is our counter strapping. Then on top of that counter strapping, which is at the 3/8 OSB board, we put on our main strapping, which is 1x4 plywood. The strapping here, you can see the tiles actually lock into place behind the strapping. You can see that lug right here actually locks behind the strapping and holds it in place. Of course, we have to nail the first 2 rows on the tiles, but after the first 2 rows, we don't have to nail every single tile. Then we just nail every second row. So that's the strapping. Now, on top of the counter strapping, we install this vented eaves, and you can see here the eaves this vented eave goes up and down and molds with the shape of the tile. So when the tile gets placed on top, it forms a seamless, it covers up all the seams so that no vermin, such as squirrels or birds, can get in. You can also see the holes that are perforated in here. This allows an airflow to flow up through the vented eaves in between the space that's left here between the strapping and the counter strapping, all the way out to the top where it exhausts to the top of the roof. Which is really good because now you have a full layer of ventilation in between the tile and the roof deck. And then of course at the top there's a, once we're finished installing the tiles, there's a space for the air to come out as well. So this over here is our channel flashing, which of course just goes over top of the old flashing. This is a roof replacement project, so we install this over top of the old flashings, and then we just go up a little higher. You see that the tiles just basically go on over top of that channel flashing all the way up. So here's our little snapshot of this is a Western Sand color by Unicrete concrete tiles down in Calgary. Of course they are concrete, they're not clay like most people think. The clay out in Calgary here, of course, just breaks and during the freezing and thawings of the pretty harsh winters that we can get. So it's all concrete now in order to prevent that crackage that occurs with the clay. So you can see this. Just some of the ridge cap tiles that we put onto the roof. There's a lot that goes into this type of a project. Takes a lot more time, a lot more work. Usually costs just about 3 times as much as your standard asphalt roof, and that's just due to the labor that's involved and the extra cost of the materials. Of course, concrete tiles do cost more up front, but what's important to note is that they actually cost less in the long run. The concrete roof tile system lasts a lot longer than any other roof system as far as the scientific testing goes, and of course they have been around for 400 years in Europe. So when you look at the long run, the concrete tile system can be the most cost efficient if you're looking 50 to 80 years down the road. So this is just we're just about done here on this project, and we're looking forward to being all wrapped up. And we're just about done, and this is your concrete tile roof. So it looks great, and it's not for everyone. It's like I said, it costs more up front. It has a specific type of a look, and it takes a specific type of a person to appreciate that. So anyways, this is it for now on the concrete tile roof system. My name is Eric, and I'm signing out for this edition of Rooftop Video Series with the Roof Hospital. So remember to be proactive and let us help.